Welcome back to the season 22 of the MML, and we are kicking off the new season in the Pro League as well. Super pumped we're finally back. Obviously, we've been having a lot of good fun with the MML Blitz, with all the mixed team shenanigans, and now it's back to the staple diet of good old gridiron action. Touchdowns, one-turners, fouling, kills, deaths, you name it, we got it. And this could be a sad day today. Disco Devo has had Lazy Smurf for a very long time. That's all I'm going to say. They did win Season 4, so that was like a long time ago now. But Lazy Smurf, rumours are he could retire after this game. They're pretty certain this will be his last season, so can he go out on a high, or will he disastrously go off on a stretcher? We don't know. But the game we got today is Los Pumas versus Blood of Amber. It'll be going off in a moment. Alma's come out and said this is the season that, you know, the Blood of Amber and Alma win the championship. I feel like it's like the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sure they used to say this is our season. And like in rugby league, Warrington, it's always their year, and it never is. Is this really going to be the year for Alma? If it is, it's going to bloody earn it, because I think this player pool is the best player pool I've seen in a long time. So many champions in there. Anyway, the game is probably going to kick off any second now, so I just want to quickly have a look at the two teams before we start. It is Los Pumas. Sorry, I just had Bezo message him in there. So, a good team. 1790 TV. To my knowledge, Alma's already said the only adjustment there's going to be is a bear for him. So, you see what you get basically. The only thing you'll probably get is a loaner. That is Juan Jaro. Very Marmite character. You love him or you hate him. Will the fans of the Pumas love him today? That is the big thing. If he has a going day, the Pumas are looking good. If he doesn't, well, I dare thingy. Disco Devo's Blitz team had a bad day at the office yesterday. Chuck Norris didn't fire yesterday. And Juan Smith, yet again, cost them big time. So how much will that weigh on Disco Devo's shoulders? Or will they say, you know what, this is a Los Pumas. I know they won't let me down. But these two guys, the two catchers are big in this team. Everybody loves Larry. I've spoke to love Larry. You know, and some guard in there as well. It's just a decent team. You know, it's not bad. Quickly, let's have a look at Blood of Amber's team, who has loads of learners usually, but they do have some good players. It's the Blitzers there. I mean, I've got to love Alma. I've got to love him. You know, he's so confident he's going to win it this year. But when I just look at this team, these are good little players, but there's not enough of them. There's just not enough of them. I've trusted him. You know, I've trusted him and I've tipped him to win his division, I think. Did I? Yeah, I'm sure I did. But man, the players you've got are good, but oh man, you lose one of two of these players, you're in trouble. But then again, I suppose you could say that for many of the teams. Bezo said he's going to be joining us, so that's all good. I'll just tell him I've sent him an invite. Sorry about that. So join when ready. Let me have a look to see if the game has started then. Hey, Gio! I tell you what, Gio. I thought, you know, me and you were friends. I thought you would have been crazy enough to tip me for the Goblin Gambling. To be honest, on a serious note, I'm surprised anybody did. I don't know if I should be, like, humbled or worried, because a lot of people tipped me to beat the Stompers in the first game of the season, and his team's so much better than mine. But you never know. Maybe if we do our inner elf, who knows? Yeah, this should be a good game though. Should be a good game. I just got a bit sidetracked there. Let's have a look. Are they on? We'll go with Elmer. Elmer. Nope, not on yet. See if I've got anything. We are past the scheduled time. You at Pizza yet? Let's have a look, see if I can get any sort of information about that. I've got Bezo in the chat with me as well, so always good fun when me and Bezo. Obviously, he's, you know, is my good old friend from Hull. We're both from Hull. really good friends in real life. We're waiting for Dave to log in. Apparently, oh, it's Dave. Well, I hope his catches are a bit faster than you, Dave. So let's quickly go back to the play pool again, then I guess, while we're waiting. What am I doing here? I tell you what, you can tell I've only just got in, and I've not really planned any of this. It's all going Pete Tong, innit? Oh, there's Dwarfageddon anyway. No, that's the wrong Dwarfageddon. Oh my god. Where am I going? No, I don't think they will, Gio. I like that. You know, you like the Dwarfageddon, and they're quite a nice team, but they're just not built enough. If they get through a season, they do all right. I'll be happy with that. But obviously, we'll always try and win the game for my gobbling gambling fans who trusted my team. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I've just gone completely off. There we go. Right, let's go back. So this to me is the best play pool I've seen in pros for a long time. Now, ironically, there's not much killing this, are there? Disco Devo, obviously season 4 champions. NTB season 20 champions. I know Thunden's won it. I don't know when, but he's won it, and he's won 2 challenge champions. Gedley, how many championships he's won? 5, 6? I lose count, you know? Silversun's got to the final last season. Blood of Amber got to the finals a few seasons back to NTB's team. So there's so much quality. Then we got the superstar in Gio Hakas, you know, the Dwarfageddon cheerleader. And then we got Zidje, who had such a good season. And I really fancy him. I know a lot of the tipsters and the coaches are looking at the Gaelies and the Thundens and that, and the Almas. But I think Zidje's team's really, really good. Really excited about these Orc teams. I want one of these Orc teams. It's a shame you can't buy them off people. It'd be so beautiful if I could. But there's the first week. Pro Hawks versus Silversuns. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god. It's round 1 is the replay of the final. And obviously Goblin Gambling's in there. I went for the Pro Hawks to win that one. I think Gedley's in the Silversuns' head. You know, I think he's got in his head. And crucially, the Pro Hawks at home, so they've got the Wizard as well. So I think mental warfare there's going on. And ironically, the Orcs, who have a lot of Thunden players in that Orc team, are going to try and break Thunden's Elf team. That's pretty beautiful. And then obviously the Pharaohs against Redentia. I remember a few seasons back, Gio was like, I circled this match. I wanted to beat him. We was going to be up for this match. And he gave the Redentia such a kicking. He beat them. He almost pitch cleared them. So Redentia will be wanting revenge, I'm sure. And then Blood of Amber, as I've already said, Almer has guaranteed that he will win the pros this season. He will win this division. He will win pros. I'm sure I've heard that before, but you gotta love his confidence. So if he's gonna win this league, and he's gonna probably win tonight. If he loses tonight, that would be disaster for him. But I'm really psyched up for this. Really nice. Such a great, just a great play pool. I love it. So I'm saying be up 2 minutes, but I mean, oh man, these are some great games. I tell you what. I really wanted to tip the Orcs in my recap. Really did. But I hope they do well. And obviously, Gio, on a bit of a thing, he's only got 3 Tomb Guardians after that nasty V-Power kill 2 of them last season. I hope it goes well for you, buddy. I really do. I hope you get your guys back. I was disgraced. I was so sad to see, was it Toot and Farage get killed? I love that guy. So yeah, so just a quick look at the teams again. There's the humans. So obviously this could be Lazy Smart's last game. So I'm so honoured, you know, that possibly I had the honour of streaming his last game, announcing his last game. Cheers NTB. Oh, it's Thunder as well. They're all here. So excited, all the big guns are here. So yeah, this could be Lazy Smart's last game. Obviously, as NTB knows, how mentally will Disco Devo be for this game? He was mentally shot yesterday in Blitz, MML Blitz. Chuck Norris failed him. And Juan Smith, for the second game running, rolled a double one, what cost him. And I know for a fact Devo was in a bad place yesterday. Bad place. Will he be able to bounce back with the Pumas and get one over Almer, who, as I've said, guarantees he will win this division? You know, I wouldn't even dare say that with all these great coaches in there. But I'm super pumped for this game. Super pumped. I love Larry. Juan Jaro is a very Marmite. You either love him or hate him. He'll either do something really good or he'll cost you the game. But Lazy Smith, that's the guy. Will this be his last game ever? If it is, it'll be so sad. If it is to be his last game, let's hope it goes off as a winner. Mr. C MVP says Thunder. And I'll just go back to this we're all joining now. Is Blood of Amber, right? They've got good players, but there isn't enough of them. There just isn't enough of them. And that's not Alma's fault, but if I'm going to say I'm going to win a championship, and I've tipped him to win it because I always get suckered into it, you need more players than this. You know, because if one or two of these guys get stat down or they get broken, you're in a well of the pain. But, you know, I love it. I love his confidence. I really love his confidence. I mean, Bezo, what's he doing? 5 minutes or so for Bezo. So you've got the 2 Hull lads in the announcing booth. So you might not be able to understand us, but I hope you enjoy our enthusiasm anyway. So I'm just waiting for the game. No, I'll double check now to see. There was waiting on Disco. So we'll go back and we'll have a look. I'd have liked it if Alba would have told me if they'd have gone to the pitch side, but we'll have a look. Nope, still waiting. Is this some sort of psychological warfare? I don't know. Alba's messaging me now. Let's see what he says. Come on. It's like waiting. Oh, he's on comms and they're starting now. So them two are obviously having a talk in their own chat. Oh man, I can't. I'm in his bad books. I'm in his bad books because I wasn't impressed with his performance against in Blitz. He wasn't happy with me. So I really spoke to him on chat since then. So it could be an interesting duo to the. But yeah, I can't wait for this game. Super pumped. There's so many good games in this play pool. Like I said, I know I'm like a broken record, but I think this is one of the best play pools I've ever seen. And like I said, there's a lot of good skill teams. They're not kill teams. These are skill teams. So, you know, just shows you if you're a great coach, you can do it. Yeah, I did say that, Thunder. I did say that earlier when I did quick. Shame, because you lot just missed me going through a quick profile of the games. And I did say, how ironic would it be that Thunder, obviously, you saw such a great guy letting everybody have your players, but wouldn't it be quite ironic if your team got broken by your own players? You know, that would be a bit of a shame. I do fancy the Orcs though. I do fancy them. I think, you know, I get why everyone's talking about the NTBs, the Thunders, the Gardliers, you know, the Almas and that, you know, and obviously Disco Devo. I get why them names everyone's talking about. But I think Zidje will go under the radar. I really do. I think it's such a great team. Furion, let's go Pumas. Yes, let's go Smith. I must admit, Juan Jaro's the one I'm looking at. Oh, they do NTB, they do. Yeah, well, no, I made sure it's not under the radar. Crikey, I tell you what, this is the longest. I mean, this. A warning to everybody. A warning to everybody. At half time, usually Alma goes for a sig break. So I worded that right this time. A sig break. So we could have a 5-minute delay at half time. So half time, go and get your booze, your teas, obviously because British people get teas, or whatever you want, because at half time we're probably going to have to just chat about stuff. Oh my god, Alma, where's the game? Come on! I'm psyched. I want to start. Breathe, Bernie, breathe. I'm so hyped. Well, yeah, exactly, Gio. Yeah, but, you know, I love Thunder. I mean, you know, so I know some coaches will be like, oh, I'll give you my plays, but Thunder always, especially obviously with me, with Benagel, obviously, he's always said, look, if you want any of my plays, let me know. And obviously, Mad Frankie Fraser, best player ever, for me, ever, to have the honour of coaching in the MML. Nobody was better, and he came from Thunder. I'll always be, you know, appreciative and honoured for Thunder to give me that player. He gave me much joy. Not many other people liked him, but it is what it is. Oh my god! Well, I don't want to go back to the teams, because I know as soon as I go back to the teams, they're going to be on the pitch. Yeah, Leatherface. Yeah, he was a good one. Yeah. It's funny though, because like some teams like Thunders and Bears, they give players away, but they're good stock, aren't they? They're really good. Most of the players are really good players, and they have a good thing. Here we go, we're finally on. Right, okay, who's tipping who then? Alma tells me he'll win, so he wouldn't lie to me, would he? Would he? I don't know. I seem to get suckered in every season. Same with the Yeti Yobs. I've been suckered into the Yeti Yobs again this season. I backed them to win their division. I said I wouldn't. The last 2 seasons I've been good and not backed them. I'm a sucker for rogue teams. Pumas 2, Ambers 2. Yeah, I'd like that. That'll be an exciting game. I think. Do we think it's going to be a big scoring game then? You know? I don't know. No. Well, 2-2 is quite a big scoring game. Bear in mind I'm there. Oh, it's rain! How ironic! I can never play in the rain, and I'm announcing a game in the rain. Gotta love it. I fancy a Desmond. What does that mean? That's got to be some sort of Cockney slang, I guess. It's definitely not Northern. 2-2. Oh, Desmond 2. Oh, God. Right. We're here. So who's getting... Here's Bear. Oh, Bear's. What timing, mate?
What is going on?
Mate, I'm psyched. Alma's come out and said he's going to win this game, so he wouldn't lie to us, would he? It's raining, it's absolutely bucking it down, and we haven't started yet. There was the delay, so you've just walked in perfectly.
Nice. I'm trying to find the game and it won't load up.
Just type Alma.
Yeah, I did.
And it doesn't. Oh, try it again. If it doesn't load up, then just go Bloodborne, come back on.
Yeah.
You should be fine, but yeah, it's raining, it's chucking it down. Thunden says, Bearzo, load of moans. It's calling you something about dice earlier. Thunder said, literally just thought of that. Well, Firion said the best announcing team, so we've always liked Firion, haven't we?
Mate, Yorkshire massive, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for this. We've been with Thunder said, well, you can read anyway.
He's a professional spammer, is Thunden.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you doing anyway, buddy?
Bad back, other than that.
Oh dear. That back's still playing you up.
Still playing me up, mate.
Look at the bright side, mate. Look at the bright side. It's getting you in training for when you're in your 40s, and then your back will be just broken every single day, so... You know. Who do you fancy in this game, then? The Blood of Amber or Los Pumas?
How many gentlemen have they got?
Oh yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? Alma's always got loads. He collects them.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
How many's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 today.
Let me have a quick look.
And he's got a babe. There's only one. There's a babe for Alma, and that's it. So they've both got 11 players.
I'm fancying Alma, mate.
Yeah. Well, Alma said he's going to win Alma said he's going to win the full comp. So.
No.
He's told me, he wouldn't lie to me. He said he's going to win this division. Oh, well, he said he's going to win this division. He said he was going to win the division. The best division we've ever had, he said he's going to win it.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't lie, would he?
I think the best division we ever had was the first one I was in with you and Beers and Pumas.
That was an enjoyable one, wasn't it? When I got beat in the rain. But, yeah, it was good. It was good. I quite enjoyed that. But, we're still waiting for the kick-off, so... 2-1 now is my prediction, says Firion. Who did you say it was to again, Firion? Sorry. Rainey's got to be a factor. It could be. It certainly could be. Gotta love Rain.
Big, mate.
I love Rain.
I think
long time I'm not playing in it.
3-1 Alma.
Woo!
Some sort of a crazy blitz ball steal.
No, here we go then. If we were going to get a ball steal, yeah. I think it could be quite crucial. No bench for either team. It's a big kick, and Blue Amber gets an extra reroll. That's a huge kick, though. That's a not bad kick from the good old humans. I'll just take a few of the skills off. I think attrition's going to be big here.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Strength 4.
Let's see what kicks off with his hits, won't we?
Well, kicks off already, and George Fenselberry, see you later. That's one gone.
He's only a loner, though.
Well, yes, people say that. I get it, but it's a player who can base some or plug a line, isn't it?
You have no regrets sticking loners against Claudia. I know there's none in this game, but
I know, but yeah, if you like, for instance, like I'm sure if someone's going to tag the yoga, you put on a loner.
Damn right, unless you're Proud Star and you're playing Blitz.
Oh yeah, Proud Star. I love Proud Star. I love him. Tony yesterday. He was alright. He was sober before the start of the game. Ended up being hammered.
Yeah, I heard. Larry taking some hits. Big guy's been around for a while.
God! I had a heart attack. I love Harry.
Mighty blow to the face.
Oh, he got pounded! Oh no, Larry!
Hang in there.
Hang in! Yes!
Oh, he's good.
Sorry, Albert, I love Larry. Anyone but Larry.
See, that could have been big.
If Larry had gone, yeah. I did state as well the mentality. Oh God, he was a rubbish Arsenal player.
He was a bad player, mate.
He was a bad player. Oh yeah, we're both Arsenal fans as well, aren't we? So another thing we've got in common.
Arsenal fans, Yorkshire fans.
Yeah, all FC fans.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck, I tell you what, we've got it all done.
Black ladies.
Play for the same cricket team.
Oh, mate.
God, I tell you what, man.
Both won trophies in the same season.
Yeah, both. Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate. It's like we're like
both Liverpool. What else?
I knew we'd trigger Thunder.
Shame we were born 15 years apart, innit?
Yeah, that's a shame, mate. It is, but
Another break by the witch elf.
Another one. Oh, I knew that'd get. I tell you what,
target there.
I knew that'd get some people up. Take back my support.
Get away!
To be honest, regarding the Arsenal, the reason I supported Arsenal is because I obviously a whole City fan, and Liverpool, when Liverpool was at their best, they came to Hull in the FA Cup and they cheated. They absolutely cheated us out of the FA Cup. They should have had a play sent off. We should have had a penalty, and then Arsenal played Liverpool. I said if Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield, I'll support Arsenal, and they did.
Yeah,
and that is why I support Arsenal. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking by it.
I might have to ditch for 5 or 6 minutes.
That's fine, mate. That's fine, mate. Anyway,
a couple of big armour breaks there. One removal, 2 armour breaks. If Larry had gone there, that'd have been huge. Yeah. He's looked after Pumas for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we was talking about it as well about Lazy Smith as well.
I know. Look, 491.
This could be his last game. This could be his last game.
3 touchdowns he needs for 500.
Oh man, let's hope he can get him. He's playing more of this. Thunder says Pumas can count themselves lucky.
Yeah, could have lost a couple more. Larry would have been a big loss.
Yeah.
Even to be fair, even Phil the Power though, block mighty blow guard. He's a good piece for this game.
Yeah. So they've just got the one player down. Like I said, it's only a loner, so that's one good thing.
I mean, he's got 2 tackle pieces as well. That blitz is great. I mean, he's Mr. C. He's cracking.
Yeah. I think
strip ball as well.
Yeah, Thunder was talking about him earlier, Mr. C.
Yeah, great player. There's someone else I've seen. Where is it? Oh yeah, Paul Mason for the Pumas just always seems to pull a game out of the bag. Always. His blodge tackle dauntless.
Let's see.
And he is going to be my player to watch this game. He's going to do something special.
Paul Mason. No, he was a great player for Arsenal. Paul Mason, wasn't he? He was a quality player.
Yeah. Oh, look at Thunder. He always plays himself down, doesn't he? 0 chance against.
Nobody's got a chance against Alma.
He has Thunder dice.
Here we go.
He's a good break back.
What he gets him! One back!
Sit down. Another lineman leaving the pitch.
Well, that'll give him a bit of confidence, I think.
Couldn't he have had a crack at that witch elf, though? That's the only thing there.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just like it's an easy target, and as I always say, even if it's just a loader, it's another player off the pitch. That's another player who can't screen.
No, he don't leave that witch elf on its own much, and there was a chance to get a crack on it then.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get, I mean that is a big danger, that witch elf, because obviously that's a leaping wrestle pick.
Yeah, horrible, man.
Yeah, Armour does love the loaders. He certainly does.
His blitzer only needs 1 for a level up as well, so he ain't scoring with that blitzer. He's passing with it.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Puma's just setting up a bit of
Juan Jaro is the one I'm watching, because I've assumed a few lost Pumas games.
The tester, wasn't he?
He either just, I mean, usually it's me and V-Power who stream these games, and he cracks V-Power up because Juan Jaro, he either does something great or something horrid.
Yeah. He's either passing a 6+ for you, or he's failing a 2.
Oh, yeah, he like a double 1 and stuff like that. But
I think we're going to see a switcheroo from Al Murray. I think he's going to go down the right-hand side.
Yeah, there is, and this is why I'm not as a bigger fan on Dark Elves like Wood Elves, because there is a move here he can do, but he's not that fast. If I'm Wood Elves, I'm almost out the end zone, you know.
Yeah.
I get what Thunden's saying.
Blitzer random. He's a movement 8. That Blitzer. He's a cracking piece.
Yeah,
there is an easy way. He could give it to the movement 8 Blitzer, but he's hitting with him.
Yeah. Talk of the devil, B powers here. I was just saying, B. We like Larry, don't we? But Juan Jarro, me and B's obviously streamed a few games together, Odd plus Pumas, and Juan Jarro, man, he cracks us up.
I think not getting him down there, that stops his breakaway.
He's got plenty of time. I mean, it depends how you want to play it, because obviously they do have a 1-turner in Laser Smurf, so
yeah. Is he going to hit
Larry.
Paul Merson?
I hope not. I like Paul Merson.
Yeah, I do. He does every time I've watched or played against Disco. He's done something as Paul Merson.
Clown's on me saying Ogre foul incoming. Yeah, Alma did. I presume he did. I might be able to find out when he's having his smoke break, his legendary smoke break.
Yeah, I think he did, mate. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he probably is going to ground this, try and score 10 I'd imagine. Try and get rid of a few more humans off the pitch.
Yeah, as you would. He's not blitzing with his Witch Elf though, so he's obviously he's going to maybe look to clearing out Paul Merson, I think.
Well, he likes to use his killer. He likes to use his killer, and I'd imagine he's going to go for Juan Jarro. I think he's going to try and hit Juan Jarro.
I mean, are we going to see foul on Larry?
Well, someone said that.
Because he can have a go at Juan Jarro, quite possibly.
I'm just thinking if he's going to have
a big hit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'll try and find out for you at half time.
That's interesting, not giving...
No, he's playing the safe. He's playing the safest option. Safest option! I say that! And he rolled a wall. He says, I am in that. But he just get him down, and I'd imagine he'll go and pile on.
You will. I told you Paul Merson comes up good.
Yeah, he might be going down under in a minute. Oh, he just takes it. Would you pile on? He likes to pile on, and he is. Yeah. He's very rare. I don't see this guy pile on. And you know what? He's stunned.
He's hardcore, he's mess.
He's hardcore, he's mess.
You're going to go foul Larry now with the loner. 100%.
You say that, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Why?
He's got a niggle, hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, that's a foul there, mate. He's got a niggle.
But you haven't got enough players. That's the problem.
Thunden fouls more than anyone I know. He'd have fouled there.
Thunden's a fouler, is he? Is that true, Thunden? Yeah, you foul a lot.
Thunden, if you could look at stats, he's done more fouls than I have.
Well, that's disgraceful. I always thought Thunden was a nice lad.
He is a nice lad.
I only fouled Bearzo.
Fouled him.
Very calls him fouled him. Did you sting that one up as well? The thing is, I get fouling, and I think if you've got pile on pieces, you've got to stick on them, haven't you? You've got to beat them up. But
that's a big,
no bench.
I think I would have used that lineman to protect the blitzer a little bit more, but Puma ain't got the players to do it anyway. But that is a big piece on the floor there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We're going to have a little crack at this Witch Elf though that we mentioned earlier, I think.
Yeah.
Mrs. C. Going to have a little pop at it.
There we go.
Setting up a bit of D as well, boys.
Yeah, I mean, Alma is quite an aggressive fouler as well. He has no issues fouling at all.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised, because he did have 2 assists as well, and he's got
but he's Arm and 9,
Larry on the
an 8.
Yeah, you do, yeah, but then he's niggled, it's worth it, isn't it?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have fouled there. I think if I'd got a few more assists in, I might have been tempted, but we just 2 is sitting there. I'd have to roll high for the armour break, roll high for even with a niggle for the injury.
Somebody talking about my Todger in chat.
I think so. I think he likes it, that looks it. Pot hose boy. Is that what you call it, is it?
Must be. Yeah, he's got some scoring threats there, but I can't see him scoring yet. Bit of scattered defence for Pumas as well.
Yeah, interesting. He's bringing Juan Jarro up there. He's only AB7, is Juan, so he's like proper rules on a catcher. I've always been triggered by catchers in the human terms. way up. This is pretty smart. Which is going to get it. Well, you say he's going to get it. He's gone for the reroll, and he does get it. This would be a huge removal if Mr. C can take her out. Here we go. What are we going to get?
Is it going to be an arm break?
I don't know. He's thinking about maybe following or not. That's what we're waiting on.
You've got to get your follow on there, sod it.
Well, she's injured! Nymph's injured! Get the apple out! Get the... Oh, now then, this is a tricky. It's a badly hurt, and that's it, the apple comes out. The apple tries to kill her, but luckily she wakes up and chins the apple.
That piece wins your games.
Yeah, well, there you go. That is one gone. Blood and Blitz. Blood and Blitz. Tell you what, I honestly haven't had much to drink. Blood and Bits. I don't know, Blood and Bits, that's an interesting name. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Witcher's gone. Yeah, it is. It is for Alma. The thing with Alma, though, is he does really have bad luck with his Appos, so I can understand why he'd use it on a badly hurt. Because obviously the Appo rollers are dead anyway, so it's probably right for him to do that. I've never known anyone to have...
He left the Witch hittable again. This is what I meant on first turn. It could have secured the Witch one forwards, and the lineman had been getting a punch. She did leave the Witch.
I mean, the thing is, I suppose sometimes it's really hard to protect your plays, but you would think with her, you would have been...
Alma knows what he's doing more than I do, and I'm not commenting, but the Witch help one more square forward would have stopped it getting hit.
Yeah, oh, and that's not going to help.
7 with Mighty Blow is not nice, is it?
It certainly isn't, and that's one of the reasons I don't like Witch Elves. If I'm going to start having AB7 pieces like that, I'm going to go Wood Elf. Simple as.
They're not getting it done.
No, but to be fair, he's done alright. That's the first time he's failed, so... now, is this going to make him go potty? And no, he's not. He's not going to foul that piece on the floor.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, that's why I like. That's why I like Alma. Some people would, I presume, majority of people would have let that go. It's a long season. We'll do it. But Alma is like, look, I'll replace it if I need to. Yeah, he's so confident. Even if he had 11 learners, he'd probably come out and say he'd win the championship.
It's a big player, that. So, right, I'm just going to go for 2 minutes, mate.
No problem, buddy. No problem. I mean, I really love his his confidence. Really do. But yeah, he's got no appos left now. I'd be interested to see if Disco E goes into a column sort of defense. No, I mean they're both AV8 though, aren't they? They're both AV8, and the humans, I think, may have just as much as probably has more Might Blow, haven't they? The Yoga, obviously Mr. C. Have they got any others down there? Well, that's not good. So, I mean, what would you guys do here? Would you crash the cage, put loads of pressure on, say, look, right, I'm going to try and stop the score, but if I don't, you're going to have to score? I think I would do that. I'd rather do that than go column defense. Get your sidesteppers in there, cause a bit of carnage, make it really difficult for him to, get the ball safe or even attempt to score. Get your lovely guard in there, and he is. Hopefully Larry will do something. He'll actually tag somebody. It'd be interesting to see where he's going to attack from, though. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, good old Larry. There he goes. This is looking good. This looks good for the Pumas. You haven't got any players. So he's going to have to. I mean, he's just keeping quite far back, though, so... First game of the season, so important. You lose if you're one of those coaches who like majority want to try and get to the playoffs. The first game is so crucial. You lose the first game, especially in a pool like this. You always feel like you're playing catch up. A draw's not terrible, but a loss is. The what? Sorry.
What's new, Pussycat?
Oh well, not much. The Pumas are putting a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, and looks a bit clustered in there.
Yeah. And I was just saying that the first game of the season, you really can't afford to lose it.
No.
I mean, you can still qualify, but you're on the back foot, aren't you? So
a lot of pressure being put on there.
Yeah, and this is what I would have done. I would have put a lot of pressure on. Here comes your mate Paul Mason. He uses the donuts to good effect on his killer. And if this killer gets broken, there's no apple. But the killer's fine. No.
Big Paul Mess.
And that's the risk, isn't it, with Apo in a badly hurt? But then you can look at the other point of view. How many times have we saved an Apo on a stat down or something, and it fails anyway?
To me now, Steven Seagal needs to be going 3 places down from Mr. C the Blitzer just to tie off a switcheroo. I know it's a lineman, but it is there.
Let's have a look. The lizard coaches is there any lizard? There's Palidocus, isn't they?
I am back next season, mate.
There isn't any of the lizard coaches in the pros, is there? Are you on about in the challenge? I know Stolz is. He just slides in there. Wow, just slides in there.
That is tricky now.
That now becomes interesting.
Yeah, Stolz is going into CL with Lizards. I'm probably going into CL next year with Lizards.
Ah, right. You're on about each challenge. Beg your pardon for me. I thought you were on about pros for 1 minute. Yeah, there is a lot coming back. Seems like as soon as the claw teams go away, the Lizards come out.
I have 2 things ready for the CL next year. One of them's Dark Elf, which I've never played, and one of them's Rats, which I've never played.
I like Rats, but I think if I play Rats, I would be ruthless. I mean, people don't like me playing.
TV's sky high, and you just can't see where. But your gutters
are good. Gutters are good. I play Rats pretty ruthless now. I'd be fouling with my dare players, claw piece, and all that, and they would make my Nagel look like Mary Poppins if I did that.
I have got a Horns Claw Mighty Blow Blitzer.
Yeah, they're nice.
But he took a niggle.
See, Lizards are one of those funny teams where high TV I used to suffer, and that killer again. Maybe he's re-roll. I want to re-roll that. It must be going back to the centre.
Yeah, got to be. If
you're re-rolling that, you're going backwards. You're not going.
Yeah, you are. You're freeing plays up, aren't you?
Yeah.
But if you'd, I mean, he knows what he's doing. But if you'd have pegged that guy,
here we go. And Paul Mercer's injured! The guy you said doesn't get broken!
No.
Now then, this is a badly hurt. He lets that go.
I said he's going to come with big things.
Oh, well he's not anymore, he's not. But that's a quick badly hurt.
I don't think he's going to move his players. I think he's just making a safe cage. I think the blitzer now puts in the big hit here.
That's not a safe cage.
And also moves Wanjara out the way. Then he's got a hit on Larry.
I mean, luckily there's no
He can
tackle.
get 2 dice on Larry here.
Ooh, I don't know. This looks a bit scary. If you're a Blood of Amber fan, you're worried here. But that'll have cheered the fans up.
I think going back to 10-2 though, I think if he'd have gone for that foul on Larry, his witch elf would have been in a different position and wouldn't have got hit as well.
I think the witch elf's on him. I think he left it there and he got took out. Sometimes I do see coaches thinking, I'm strength 4, they aren't going to go for him. It's going to take a lot of people to go for him, and people still do.
Obviously a change of plan there because he did follow with his blitz and then he's decided to dodge out with his blitz.
Yeah, but like I said, he's going to go back to the middle, and I agree with that.
First one.
You know, this was a safe play.
I don't think he was going to because he followed with that blitzer and then he started.
Right, and then he thought of it. Yeah. What you're trying to say is he's listening on the stream and said, Bernie said this.
No, what I'm trying to say is that he thought he could get 2 dice on Larry to protect the side of the cage and he couldn't. That's what I'm reckoning.
Crikey, you don't want to be listening to me. God, nightmare. But, yeah, don't listen to Bernie. Absolutely.
I think the only thing Alma could do with is like a bit of guard. He's running out of time though. He's completely run out of time. He's not picked players up, he's not moved players, he's not dodged.
That to me, unless there's been a blue screen, if that's the
something's
case...
happened, yeah. Must be a blue screen because something's gone on, man.
Let's have a look.
Gio.
I'm gonna chat to Alman and say, look, what's going on?
I think there's been a blue screen. I've had 3 or 4 blue screens these last couple of days. Really bad. Just seems to be kicking off again recently.
Yeah. I've asked him who's won the coin toss as well, so I might get back to that. But it sounds like some sort of blue screen because it seemed like Alma had formulated a plan what he's going to do, move them players, and then something went on. So,
it does, yeah.
You know. But I've not had anything from Alma, so it could be from Alma's side.
Possibly.
Because Alma usually, if there's a blue screen or something... I mean, this would be disastrous if this is an internet issue. Because Alma, back in the day, has problems with internet.
Yeah, I think it's a blue screen. There's been a lot of them going on.
I'm hoping it's a blue screen. because this is like going really nicely this game.
It's going good for Disco this game. Disco will not want a problem with this. He's in a good situation.
It is, but
Apo
I think
gone
this is the Apo's gone, but Paul Mason, one of the few tackle pieces, gone as well. I don't think Alma's that worried. The only thing Alma will be worried about is obviously Apo gone, but he's still in a decent position. My concern is obviously this is agility 4-piece, but obviously I would imagine he'll show that up.
Yeah.
But Mr. C is a big danger. But I've had nothing from either of the two coaches so far.
Yeah.
I don't really chat to Disco while he's playing. I do Alma because he can do both. Blue screen or
like you say, Mr. C, he's a big piece, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Thundon said he thinks he'll be the MVP of the game.
Possibly. Yeah.
So, but we are clocking on 2-3 minutes here already.
Yeah.
Disco's now replying to me. Good old Disco. Hopefully he'll tell me what's happening.
Must be a blue. Do you know what's been happening a lot lately as well? So I've blue screened, come back on, and the opponent's blue screened and come back on.
Oh wow, that's a bit weird.
So there's like some sort of that's happened to me 3 times this month, where both players are blue screen when I've loaded back up and they've gone to make their move. So that might have happened.
Well, I don't know. Right, basically what's happened is it's an internet problem on the Russian side. I'm going to say Russian because that's dodgy Russian internet. Alma's just restarted. Now, Disco Dave has paused the game, but I can tell you now, that does mean nothing. So we are really in a problem where this might be a reset. Depends how good and quickly the internet is. I'll just tell him pause doesn't stop countdown. Sadly.
I thought it does.
It doesn't. I had an issue. I had an issue on Rebel in a big game where I won the coin toss and everything else, and for some reason my game crashed. My internet went down. He paused the game. I came back and it'd already thingied. So it doesn't, unfortunately. Crikey, we must be clocking on. It depends when the internet countdown started as well.
Yeah, it does. It might have only started 35 seconds.
Because
don't forget, he did a lot of moves, and it only went after he'd moved the the ball carrier.
Yeah.
And there was only something like 30 seconds left of the turn.
Yeah, and that's a good point. But I'm clocking. We've done about 4 minutes now. And what did you get? 6 minutes.
6, yeah.
So it's going to be a shame because we've got a lot of people in the stream. Everyone's excited. We're all pumped up. We're all, Alma's now come green on my system, so. On Discord, he's showing us his online again, but it's going to be a bit of a rush to get it back on this.
Yeah, he's trying to sort this on, isn't he?
This is going to be very nip and tuck. I reckon we've got about a minute left maximum to get this game done. Yeah. So he's got to get it done.
It takes a second to put a boat in.
It's a shame if this gets cold right here.
Well, is Thunder still in the chat? If he is, would he be happy seeing me bringing some agility into the league? Will he stop moaning at me if I did?
I'm sure that's that. I don't think there's an advantage. I mean, there's not a major advantage. I mean, the Apo's gone for one side, but then obviously Paul Mason's injured for the other side. The Dark Elves could still quite easily score on this draft. I think they've got the numbers, but the humans have the Apo still.
Yeah.
He just wants to see you happy, mate. That's all he wants. This isn't looking good, by the way. This is probably major. I'd say it's got. It's got to come down. Oh, God, sorry.
Do you think if they're doing a reset, do you think they'd agree with the same person to receive the kick and stuff like that, or didn't it just?
Well, when I did it in Rebel, the other guy was like, "I ain't doing that," because but that's PC. That's PC. PS4. I would like to think if it was me, I would say, look. If you'd won the toss, Bears, I'd say, look, you won the toss.
Yeah, I would.
I'll let you, because that's just the way I'd play it. Because it's out of our control.
Even if Disco won the toss on the rematch,
I would still change.
Yeah.
I would do that. Yeah, definitely. Clown always thinks Disco will be most upset.
I'm a clown. I do think Disco's going to be upset. He's burnt the app already, and he's got Blood of Amber in a good spot. Yeah, I think he'll be more gutted. He's got a chance.
I tell you what, I wonder if that coach on PC lied to me, because if this is paused, And it works on the PS4. Then someone's telling me off.
That's true as well. What Thunder's just said, he's got away with limited injuries on the first line as well. You think the game starts again and he loses Larry this time? It's huge. And
Well,
there's some chances. There's chances of Disco getting some saves.
well, here's the good news. Apparently the pause does work, so it looks like I was lied to.
You was. Pause always works, mate.
I was lied! Unless it's different on the PC. But
Nah, the pause works, mate. I've always done it.
I was in a big game and he said I paused it so it'll stop it from disconnecting, but it did disconnect and he said, well, I did pause it.
He's had your Yorkshire pants down, mate.
He has, hasn't he? I'm too much of a trustworthy. Because this is definitely over 6 minutes. So, Thunder, you're right, and obviously Disco Devo's right. I've just been, yeah. Well, they see that's why I prefer the PS4, lads, because I know you lot would be honest to me. Obviously, some people.
Without a doubt. I'd say to you, Bernie, I'm quitting the game. It's your fault.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I think Disco would be the saddest here because he's got him in a
what? Alma was back in the game, but then blue screened.
Mate, this is what I mean. It happens.
Yeah.
This has been happening to me a lot lately.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Stolzy or someone I was playing in Farm, and I blue screened, then he blue screened, then I blue screened within minutes of each other, and then it didn't happen again. But then 2 games later, did it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I have, doesn't it, Thunden? You are right. But you know what? In the Rebel, I've got a Curse Kill team. Only 1 season old. My brain will remember that guy's name, and I will meet him again. And when I do, he will die. Don't have a go at me about the bot. The bot does itself, London. The bot does itself. I can't. Go to www.
So wait a minute.
Go to www.mmlpro.com if you're a PS4. If you're looking for a PS4 league, best league on the PS4. If you're looking for a PC one, go to Rebel. Just don't listen to Elsod.
So the Thunder can't say anything for 2 minutes.
Can't. So you can't. So whatever you want to say.
You've got 30 seconds to reply, otherwise you've found more than anyone I know.
You see, I mean, Bearzo knows me and technology don't go. I'm terrible at technology.
Oh, God,
and this Wazbot bans whoever he wants to. And I always get in trouble. But I can't control it. So I don't know what I'm doing. So sometimes you'll just say something and go, didn't like that, I'm going to ban you. And then I get in trouble for it. I'm going to get it from Thunder, isn't it? Yeah, it does, yeah. We had someone trying to put in a dodgy link on 2 streams ago and it banned that, so.
Yeah, I think it's just any link you put in. I think it's...
What, are you on PS4, Xbox, or PC? What?
Surely people don't play on
I know
Xbox
you're going to say that. I know he's going to say that.
It's 2020, man. You don't have to own an Xbox anymore.
I know.
There's better things out there. I'd sooner go buy an original Game Boy.
Cool. I'm just talking to her.
There's Furion roughing it up with the old spaces. Mate, I've literally only got about 10 more minutes and I'm going to have to scram anyway. So, sadly.
It's fun. But, yeah, he'll be back soon, I'm sure.
I know.
Yeah, MML's really good for that. If you want to join, join the league. Someone
might have a chat with you as well.
Is your Discord name the same as your Twitch? If it isn't, type it in here and we'll get Thunden to message you, and on Discord because the bot won't ban him on there. Sorry, Thunden. My bot bans anybody who puts a link in.
Please, I'd love him to ban him for capital letters now.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Dude, this guy, I banned him once, I'm going to ban him again.
There's rumours that they might have to play against you, so they've both quit.
Oh dear. Yeah, so blue screen, it should be back in a minute.
He'll need his hammer to get off the train.
Don't forget your tetanus shots.
You have to fight through the tramps to get to us.
Yeah, hammer. Don't bring a hammer to a gunfight, crikey. Oh dear, a stab jacket. Yeah, you'll need one of those. A couple of Rottweilers or German Shepherds. What else will I need?
Bring some staffies, then you'll fit in around here, man.
Oh no, you don't need the COVID mask. Even COVID is scared to come to Hull. So you're fine there, mate. COVID doesn't come to Hull. It's too scared. So you're fine on that.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting. I mean, what is going on with this game? I mean, seriously.
But it's been raining that long, you'd think the players would be underwater.
It's going to be a muddy pitch, this, isn't it? And the thing is, right, usually I'm as a smoke break as well, so it's going to be like a 2-hour bloody stream by the time I finish this.
I just been swimming.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I don't know what's going on. It just said just getting back in now, so I don't know what's going on, lads. They're supposed to be in. I'll message him. I hope my screen on frozen. It does say I'm going to have to go back in and out.
No, because mine's done the same, mate, isn't it?
Is it? Yours the same, is it?
I'm just showing 0, yeah.
I'm going to ask him anyway.
I'm going to have to disappear in a second, annoyingly.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know.
But at least you've kept me company over this crazy bit. I mean, we've got reload cable. I might have to reload cable. But the thing is, Stolz is saying, oh, what? Do you want to reload yours?
Yeah, I'll reload mine, mate. And see what
then
happens.
if they're on, then I'll have to reload mine. Because I was just recording it. I don't want to.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Because you'd think they're back underway now. Surely, I've got nothing. Oh, here's Disco now. He's going to message me. If he says we're back underway, then I'll have to go back on. I mean, surely he must be. Oh right, okay. So this is really confusing me. I think right. So he's still waiting for Alma. Here we go. Right, still waiting. Alma is back in, just waiting on man. So I'm presuming Disco Devo reset his PS4 as well, restarted his PS4 as well. So
mate, honestly, that new blue screen thing, it's hitting both coaches. I've had it a lot lately.
Yeah, I think he's just restarted just to be on the safe side. So yeah, one thing we have learned is the pause bloody thing does bloody work. And I got mugged off, didn't I? I got mugged off.
Us trusting people from Yorkshire.
We are. That's it. You see, that guy obviously definitely not from Yorkshire.
We let people in, and
we take people out the way, don't we?
Yeah, we do, and then you get stood on.
I know. Well, it's all right. I'll remember.
I've just seen the ball carrier dodge, and we're just waiting.
Oh, BB3. Yeah. I've not even heard anything about Blood Bowl 3, have you?
No, that's pointless, innit?
I mean, I'd love to see Blood Bowl 3 come out. Don't get me wrong, but
I think the only I think Gerd would lose his dice hack.
Maybe.
I think that'd be the problem.
Tell you what, that's going to be a good game. Gerdley against Azek. Replay.
When's that?
I don't know, but it's a replay of the final, isn't it, from last season?
Yeah.
That I tipped Gerdley to win that because I think he's in Azek's head, you know, after that.
Yeah, see, I don't know what's going to happen because both of them players get awesome dice.
I'm not going to say no about that. But he's got it's at the Pro Hooks again. It's at the Pro Hooks, so they'll get the Wizard enhancement again, the free Wizard.
Yeah,
so
of course, yeah, which helps them more than.
It does. So it doesn't, but I'm hoping they'll bring maybe Corn back. That would be quite good. I mean, Chaos Pact. When are we going to have Chaos Pact? I'm on my soapbox now. We had a Chaos Edition, and they didn't bring Chaos Pact in. I've never played Chaos Pact, and I might not ever play Chaos Pact. But it bugs me that Chaos Pact has never been in any Blood Bowl. Not one. Yeah. Why? You know, it's like, just bloody put them in the game. Korn as well, I'd like him to create a Tzinch team or a Slanesh team. That'd be quite nice. Because they seem to create a team, don't they, every time. It'll be my birthday soon, the way this game is going.
When is your birthday, Benny?
May the 7th.
You doing anything for the big 5-0?
You'd be if you mean the 6-0. It was already there. I was already there.
That would be slightly nice saying 50.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, so I was like, I'm getting ahead of that.
How much older is Thunder than you?
Oh, he's I think he's about 75, 15. Isn't he?
15 years older, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what's going on with this game. I feel like I should start a Mexican wave or something in a minute. I think everybody in chat should put the wave symbol, like a wave symbol, and start a Mexican wave.
Yeah, just hold your phones up to the air, a bit of light.
You know, let's get a Mexican wave going off in chat or something. I'll blue know.
We'll go out and do some clapping on the street just randomly.
Well, you know, I'm gonna. Oh shit! Pardon my French. There we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna put my wave in there. I don't know. Yes, there we go. Thunder's go. Way, we all go. Way. Let's get. I don't know what he's got out. It looks like some sort of bolt thrower. What Stones are doing? He breaks the chain up. Right, bot ban him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was getting some sort of like wave going there. I tell you what, all these youngsters, no respect for their elders. This is now a world record of weight. He's back in now. Apparently he's back in. Are you on the gate? I don't know what's going on.
We'll see.
We'll see. He says he's back in.
It'll be a double blue screen extraordinaire. That's all it'll be. And then the game will rewind a little bit as well, like it does.
I'm just going to ask now. This is just crazy. Right, I'm hoping. Oh, Disco's been a good lad to me. I've not had an out from Alma, but Disco's letting me know. I think I might have to go back into the game. That's what I'm thinking.
I've gone back into it though, and it's not done out.
I haven't, Fury, no, but oh, no worries. I'm cracking up. I said to him, I said to Disco, I said, right then, so you're playing, is it like, is the time ticking? Are you moving players? And it was like, no, I've had it paused, mate. Here we go! Woo! Now here's a roll of a 1. After all that, probably. It is! I called it! After that, we'll have a damp squib. Right, okay, we're back in action, guys. And Furion has been banned!
It's a ban fest.
I can't, that was my fault, to be fair. Oh, it's Strange Foster. What does that look like?
Oh, kicking off in the chat.
Oh, that's what you get for not Mexican waving.
I didn't even get banned for drawing a Todger.
Oh, well, you know, but you're a Yorkshire lad, so you're cool. So, talking about not cool, though, Larry is just boneheaded, so that's 2-1. We've just seen a couple of ones, haven't we? So. Yeah. But we're back underway after all that. There is way up. Oh, it's an injury, and guess what? The Apo's already gone. But there you go. It's okay. The kicker's back next game. He doesn't really have much luck with kickers, if I remember, Alma. There is a chance on the ball though. One down the ball. Would you take it? I suppose the only thing I'd be concerned about is even if I got the ball loose. Can we get it? And he decided, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go and break this line over.
Set up a bit more. Set up a bit of D.
Yeah, he's awake. I mean, he can surf that if he wants it.
He can, yeah.
And this is a really nice play.
One anyway, can he?
Yeah, this is nice.
Ooh.
We're gonna get surf here.
Yeah. And also that one's tied down now because he's a learner. So. And that's a good piece to be surfing as well.
Yes.
It is twitchy ass time for Alma here.
And there he goes. Oh, here we go. Is the crowd gonna like it? The crowd hinges him, gives him a beating, says take that through Russian internet, making us wait 10 minutes, and he will miss the next game as well. And they're still kicking him as they try and get him off the pitch. Take your Russian internet home with you. And that's him gone. All of a sudden now, Disco Davis becomes a massive favourite in my opinion. The Apo's gone, more players have gone. And Noisy here does not face Thunden. Thunden plays these. Yeah, and you'll be happy to know, with you saying London's always lucky, guess who they play next week? Thunden. So he will not be playing against Thunden.
This is what I mean. He just gets it. Look, does Thunden.
I thought that'd please you. Sorry about that, Fearing. That was my bad. That was my bad. He doesn't let you do any links. Oh, he has now. Ooh, that's good.
No, he's put spaces in.
Ah, good call, Ferian. Good call. I've never even touched the bot before. It just does what he wants, so I just let him do it. We always get a good joke out of it. But yeah, the Pumas looking good. The Pumas are looking good. You would think the Pumas are going to win this now.
Yeah, it looks very, very good for the Pumas.
I think the Pumas and Alma, who said he will win the pros this season. Well, he's in a bit of a problem here.
Yeah, it's looking tough.
Yeah.
But he left his witch elf open, and
I think really, Alma's not played terrible, and this guy has not helped him all. And that to me, that is a frustration. That is a frustration. He's searching for that pow because he's losing players. He's an Apo down. and his killer's not done nothing. I think that's 3 turns now he's not rolled up out. And his patience has finally snapped.
Earlier, didn't he, to get free?
And the thing is, yeah, I don't think he didn't do last turn, but you can see the patience is wearing now. He's searching for that dice.
To get him free earlier, he burnt a reroll, then followed, then dodged him out, if you remember.
Oh, it was at that same time. Do you know what? You are probably right. It's so long ago was turn 4 that you are probably right, Bezo. Definitely right.
Yeah, got double pushes, rerolled them, got one down, followed.
So what you're saying now, Alma's only chance of winning this game is to get Thunden's dice. Is that what you're saying? Does he need Thunden's dice?
Yeah, he does, mate. Cross between Thunden's, Gerd's and Azek's. This is a bit... I don't like this, though, now. He's got a guard piece marking them 2 pieces up already. He has got a hit on the ball, yeah.
Varian's thinking Alma might have lost concentration problems. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You might be right. I just think he's so frustrated, and he obviously just lost the serve piece as well.
He's gonna swamp the crap out of this cage now.
He can cope with it. Definitely Thunder. But this is why I don't like Dark Elves compared to like Wood Elves, because he hasn't got the speed to get himself out of jail. That's the problem with Wood Elves. You could have just pushed. You could have knocked that guy out of the way and just ran down the left flank. Yeah, you might have to score early, but at least you're gonna score. Dark Elves are just too slow. You know, and that's coming from an Nagel dwarf coach. You know.
The tricky thing is as well here for Alma is 2 of his best players that are on the pitch are probably going to get punched this turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or is he going to pick on the loner? Surely not. I'd be getting the old...
I would be crashing this cage with a sledgehammer.
Smash the cage. All he has to do is move that blitzer to the side, and he's got a strength 4 player free to blitz the ball carrier.
You've got to put the pressure. Now, here comes Larry. Big old Larry. That's it, Larry. Here he comes.
Larry's been working out. He's lost a bit of weight as Larry as well.
Well, he's been trying to slim down in the off-season. You know, get himself a bit faster, because obviously he fancies himself as a bit of a ball carrier as well. Because obviously when Lazy Smith retires, he fancies himself as being a bit of a ball carrier, a bit of a superstar.
Still the power, getting the power.
There's another one, but this time it's only a stun.
So now this is good because he can bring his Agi 4 guard piece to the other side of the cage.
Yeah.
Get 2 dice on that strength 4 piece.
Yeah, this ain't looking great for Alma at the moment. But I suppose for Davo, he's got to not get complacent, not get too overconfident.
Yeah. Frimpong needs to come in and help out now. I'd like to see somebody 2 squares back from Larry as well, just to block the exit out of the cage on that side as well. Exactly, not there. You know what I mean? Just up from Blitzer, from random Blitzer.
By the way, Fiona, I did ask about. He's actually Alma asked before the who won kickoff, but he didn't say. He's probably too busy on this game now. So
yeah.
Half time. If there's a delay, then obviously he's probably gone for smoke break, and so then I will ask him. Well, I'll ask Davo. Davo's been replying to almost all my messages. So
D back there.
Just don't like messaging when they're playing.
Lazy
unless
Smith.
It's important.
Where's he off?
Yeah, he's just hiding him there.
So, he's not take the hit there. That's interesting. He had a 2 die on the blitzer.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't, because it would have been a 1 die because there's guard.
Oh, I didn't see that guy having guard yet.
I don't.
Well, it could have had a 2 die on random the blitzer there. Because Larry's in there. In there. 0 strength 3. So he had a 2 die on the sidestep blitzer.
I think he's giving Alma a chance here. I really don't. I think Alma's got a chance to go down the left flank here.
He definitely has, yeah. Yeah, it's a side cage, but he's got the chance. He's got a couple of blodgers, no tackle pieces in there, barring one. Who was it, Mr. C?
Yeah. But let's not forget. I don't know if V-Power's still in the chat. But Los Pumas do have Juan Jaro, and Juan Jaro has a habit of helping the other team out, so it's not over yet.
No, but there is couple of dodges and he's caged up down this side.
Well, I think myself personally, I would dodge out with the killer, hit Mr. C, and then screen off down the left. I think the left's quite open.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't roll ones, he's alright.
Yeah. Right, I am going to have to disappear.
Alright, mate. Been a pleasure as always, Bears up.
Sorry if I can't stay for longer, mate.
It's alright, mate. It's good that you're here.
I'll speak to you soon.
Alright, take care, buddy.
See you later, all.
See you later. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. I mean, that's what I would do. I would definitely go down this flank. I think I would have gone for the dodge out first, because I might be able to get an extra square or two further up. It's gone this way. That's an interesting one. It's gone for the same piece, but maybe it's gone that way, because obviously if he had gone wrong, at least this guy had two. He was holding on to two of them. So what he doesn't want now is to roll a 1, because he does not want to burn that last reroll. So hopefully, for his sake, he'll be alright. Yeah. Oh, well. See, I get why he's done that, but if this guy fails and he doesn't, then he'd have left a shot on the ball card. I know he's trying to protect his strength 4 piece there, so I totally get it. Oh, look at that. That is good fortune. That he gets the 1 after the cage is safe. So I think he could have maybe pushed a square 2 further down there, but you know, it's not bad, was it? Yeah, he moved the tackle. Oh, there you go. That doesn't help. Larry goes down with a bonehead. And the thing is as well, that stun was quite big. Down here, because that means he hasn't even got like that sort of threat down there to switch to flank. So if I'm the humans now, I'm breaking this. This is on the side step. You better get a power here. No, I should have gone for the other guy. Should have gone for this guy here. I just think he's doing enough to give Alma a chance here. Because the thing is, if you didn't knock him down and you I don't know, you got what? A push? You're just helping him up this way, aren't you? Or go back or whatever. I think you've got to... I don't know. I just thought the better chance was to get this guy out the way. Put some sort of pressure on the ball, and they could still screen up here to stop this guy. But, you know, I don't play much humans these days. But... I feel like he's just playing container, isn't he? Is Pumas. He's not really wanting the ball. And thanks for the follow, Manscrew. It's a tricky one, this. What he's going to do now. Because he's going to... Yeah, he's doing... See, to me, he should have knocked that guy down. He really should have done. But this isn't bad. This is quite good still. And again, I'm like a broken record, but again, an option it could have done would have been to bring it round this way. Like a Wood-Elf catcher, Scare and Gutter Runner, something like that, they'd be able to sprint across this way. Maybe if it was a Wood-Elf, he would have done a different defense. So obviously, he could have done that. But this is a pretty good effort from the Pumas here. Pumas looking good in the first half. But we'll see. This is gonna, and the thing is as well with MML, it's only 2-minute turns as well. So you know you don't get where like in other competitions it's like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and you get a lot more time to process it. In the MML, it's pretty. You've got to be thinking like a turn ahead, really. That's a good start though. Finally, the killer does something. It's on Mr. C as well. I think someone said they didn't like Mr. C left there, did they? It's gone for a pile-on. I'm really surprised with that. Will it pay off? No, it doesn't. I am really surprised with that. Oh man, I am really surprised. I thought he's going to hit him out the way and then he's going to move him up. I am shocked with that. Can he score this guy? No, he can't. Wow. Oh, wow. What? Why would you... That sort of play to me is you're either going to score this turn or you've just tilted. Yeah, I would as well, Furion. Because if you had enough to him, what is it? Is it a -1 for the rain as well, isn't it? Oh, good lad. All right, Thunden. Cheers, buddy. Yeah. It's gone for the 1 die, what is a worry. I'll have to... Unfortunately, you'll miss a bit of the action in a minute, because I'm going to have to send Thunder an invite, because obviously... Well, that's it, Bezo, you see. That's it. He didn't want to go with a riffraff, apparently. That's what he told me. Oh, that's a red die. That's a skull. This is... Oh my word. And that was with the loader as well. And that... Well, I tell you what. I love Alma to bits. But that was a horrid turn. And he's in trouble. Right, I'm going to try and invite Thunder. I know he's not probably on yet. But I apologise. It's never a really good time to do this. But I'm sure you'll all want Thunder on. So... You'll have to bear with me. My apologies. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Sent the invite. So hopefully he'll be on in a minute. That was a horrid turn. That was an absolute horrid turn. Is he tilted? Has the brake messed with his head? I don't know. But that just made no sense to me at all, that turn. That was a horrid turn. That is so unlike Alma. And all of a sudden now, there's a gilt-edged chance now to get the ball loose. Where's Smurf? He's still... Smurf, yeah, he's still got 2 turns. If they can get the ball loose here... Wow. I just don't get that at all. I really don't get it. But, yeah. And he's got no rerolls now as well. And that was a learner red die block. And then he rerolled it. And there you go, Mr. C. And that's the guy Thunder did say he thought we'd have a brilliant game. Takes care of it. Luckily for the Dark Elves, they do not lose under the player. But I tell you what, Smurf. Could we see Smurf do a 2-turner here? Larry's coming through as well. That's always good. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he's just going to make sure that his players are in position just in case he can't pick the ball up. Because Smurf's only agility 3, isn't he? So it's a 4+ pickup. So, but he can definitely get around there. I'm so surprised. That was a really bad sort of. Yeah. And he's got 2 rerolls, so you know he's going to reroll this. So it's what is it, a 4+ with a reroll? What's that? That's over 60%, isn't it? Success. But yeah, and here he is, the one and only Thunder. Now then, Thunder, did you see that last turn? From the
Hey, daft lad.
Hey, lad. You alright, lad?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Well, I don't know how to explain it. He piled on with his killer. What was a terrible decision.
I did see the pylon, and then
yeah,
I
but then
left
he
to go and...
then he did some crazy stuff.
The humans have the... Oh,
yeah,
dear.
he tried a red die with a loner with no block. He then failed it by rolling a skull. He then burned his last reroll on the loner, what passed it, but still failed. And yeah, that was just crazy. It was everyone's in chat going, "What was all that?" I'm just not sure if Alma's tilted or something.
I didn't think he had, but the play with the blitz and the pylon, that just seemed like he just didn't seem good.
Yeah, it is. You'd have to see. I can't really. I mean, people in chat may be able to subscribe it better. But oh man, it was just crazy. Oh, here we go. Here comes a crazy bit of Dark Elf magic. And is there a tackle on that? No, there isn't. So he will survive. And he's used his reroll already on a loner from last turn. Bet he wish he didn't do that now. Look at Bezo. Man.
Well, I was going to say that there was a smell in here when I first came in, but it seems to have dissipated now.
But yeah, it was.
By the way, Berzo, dissipated is spelt with a D if you're looking it up in the dictionary, mate. So when you look it up.
It's a shame you didn't see that turn though, Thundum, because I was like scratching my head. I think everyone was. It was like, none of it made any sense. I mean, obviously it started with the pylon, what was crazy. But he had nowhere to go, and then like I say, he red died with the low net, and then re-rolled his last re-roll with it as well. So
the thing is, oh Christ, yeah, I was just having a look at the injury boxes, and I thought, oh, the elves have only got one injured and one knocked out. Nope, that's the humans. Yeah. I got to say, Alma's in a lot of trouble here. There's no way he's stopping the score.
Well, bar a double one. Oh no, it's only 3, isn't he? So it's a 3+.
But even then, Pumas can get some men on the ball, push the blitzer up. Blitzer got sidestep, he's got sidestep, so they need a tackle piece.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think Davis just played better. I think he's really controlled the game. Yeah.
He got some key removals at points where he needed them, which really put Alma under pressure. And and then the blue screen happened. I think the blue screen did have an impact.
Yeah, it seemed to go downhill after he'd done that, hadn't it? So I get that sort of thing, because we had some strange sort of like very unlike Alma sort of things.
I'm surprised at Davo taking these blocks first.
Well, I suppose it's like trying to. I think he thinks if he can get another one or two of these plays removed, he's got enough numbers to get it done.
He can even be thinking about getting the tackle piece down there. That tackle piece can reach now with the blitz. Yeah, he's going to get the tackle piece down there to blitz him. Yeah, Random's taking a hit here.
There he goes. Good play from Davo. Now will it work? Soon find out. Oh, now then do you re-roll this? Got it, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know. Yes. Yes, you do re-roll it.
Yeah, re-roll that. And, well, at least he broke it. And there we go. Now we're going to get it. Now you don't throw any more blocks.
No, he rolls it in. Surely he's got to run it in. Yeah, he's going to.
Here we go. So, Lazy Smith, this could be his last game as well. People tell me he's very close to retirement, so...
Apparently he is, but this is getting him closer to that magic 500.
So he needs 2 more, doesn't he? Oh, it'd be sickening if he didn't get it. But I think he probably will need to play next week to get that, unless he does some crazy shenanigans here. I mean, the thing is 1-0 up. I mean, it's always like tempting to go, oh, you know what? I'm going to just
no KO back for the elves either.
Oh, that's never good.
And a KO back for the humans.
Oh God,
that's just piling on the pressure.
Yeah. I mean, if you're the Pumas, do you go for the quick 1-10 or quick 2-10, or do you just try and stall it out?
Absolutely not. You stall it out.
See,
I don't know. You've got with the capabilities they've got with Lazy Smurf, then you could just sew this up and then he ain't coming back.
I always see these sort of games where one team's so dominating, and then they'll sit at the back and just take it easy, and then all of a sudden the other team starts getting removals, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my
skulls,
God,
bang.
Yeah. So I think a 2-10 would be pretty good. I suppose the only worry is that Witch Elf, obviously the one he saved with the apple, obviously strength 4 with wrestle.
Yeah, she's back in the game
Leaper.
now.
She's back in the game, so that's a big piece. And obviously Alma's still got his killer in there, and it is against AV8, so it's not over yet, but he's in a tough spot, and that KO not coming back really hurts. So
yeah, we'll be able to see how, knowing Davo the way he plays, he's going to go out for the quick score.
Yeah,
so I would expect nothing else.
Do you think though the rain will worry him?
No, I still think he'll do it.
You still think he'll do it?
Yeah,
trust in the Smurf. Fair enough. Let's have a look what's going on. I was going to watch that drawing.
Pumas play one way unless you force them to play another.
Right, and that is simply just I'm going to want to
give it to Smurf. Off you go.
Yeah. And the good thing, I suppose, the good thing is if Smurf did score early, then he's 1 TD away from that magic number. So,
hasn't moved him yet. Oh, he's going at the back.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe
to be fair, he's probably thought a lot of his catches of late, especially MML Blitz, have been rolling double ones. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, we're 1-0 up, we're doing well.
From Blitz.
Yeah, we're doing well, and I ain't gonna push my luck here. I'm gonna just take it easy. Listen to Thunden. I'll do it this way, and we'll win. But it wouldn't surprise me if we got some sort of crazy blitz or something now, or rock or something crazy, because that's the sort of
pitch invasion.
Yeah, we've had it so far where people start to think, oh, this is a Pumas game to lose, but you know what Nuffle's like. And also, Alma had just had the fan factor as well. Nice weather is my prediction. Oh, well, if we're going to change it, let's have snow. I like snow. But, I want some carnage. And obviously, I'm sure Thunder would like to see a few more MNGs on the Alma Forever team as well.
Wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt, would it? Especially that killer, or maybe the leaping wrestle piece.
The leaping strength for witch is... Yeah. They're all going to be a problem. I have no tackle. So...
Well, yeah, just roll powers, as Bearzo would say.
Just roll powers.
You know, easy game when you do that. Yeah.
I'm sure a good coach with Berzo's dice can make something happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that is the thing. I'm like, well, why are we on 0? Now, this won't be a blue screen. This will be the smoke break for Alma. No. He does it every game. He does every game. I stream a lot of his games, and he has a smoke break. And it's funny because one time, one of the big streamers had finished, and he sent all these viewers to us, and we had like 80 streamers, and he was on his smoke break, and everyone was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I want to die now."
Is it not disco to hit the triangle and then off they go?
Yeah, if he wants to, let's go. And Disco's just said, usual Alma sig break, back in a minute. Well, you obviously haven't paid attention if you're saying back in a minute. Take about another 5 minutes. I'm going to ask him, though, who won the toss. He might be able to tell us, because I did ask Alma. Oh, Alma's actually messages now as well. Let's have a look what he has to say. Alma's saying, I'm playing beep dreadful. So he knows he's not playing very well. That's always a good thing. If he'd have come back and said, oh, I'm getting diced really badly here, that Disco's so lucky, then I'd been worried. But no, Alma's saying, look...
I don't think I've ever heard Alma blame the dice, really.
No, he's
pretty good like that. He recognises, the opposition coach has pretty much more to do with it.
Yeah, Alma's smoking the whole pack. He usually does. He does. It's like, I suppose now, because I do stream a lot of Alma's games, I'd be offended. And I think I if he didn't take the smoke break, it just always does. And I always forget, and then I'm like, oh yeah, the smoke break. And it always depends, and I always got to be careful when he has a smoke break, because I think last time I had Serious Jest in the booth with me. You know what Serious Jest is like, and we got into ridiculous sort of conversations of stuff. We talk about random stuff. I think we talked about Robin Hood having 3 Weetabix in one of the big challenge ladder finals when there's a delay at half time. That's how crazy some of our things get. Totally irrelevant to Blood Bowl, but back in the day, the 3 Weetabix, you had 3 Weetabix, everyone was scared of you. So random stuff like that.
They still got that though, There's that new advert out with that little girl. What was it? She's fishing or something. She pulls a submarine out of the river. Bet she's had her Weetabix.
That's awesome. I don't watch much TV, but I love that. I mean, that was awesome. I'm gonna have to see if I can YouTube that now. I used to love them style adverts.
It's probably not worth it.
Is it not? Oh, are you sort of like? I'm going to be disappointed.
It's a little girl with a fishing pole pulling a submarine out of the water.
Is it a big submarine though?
It's a big submarine.
Yeah, like good then. It's like maybe we should have put her in Star Wars.
Well, could have made it better.
Yeah, exactly.
And they would have had her because it's a female, and probably strong female representation.
Absolutely, and should have had no flaws. In fact, because she's a female, she'd have only probably had to have 1 Weetabix. She would have needed 3. There you
go. Wouldn't need it.
There we go. We sorted that already. See, this is how we quickly go off the train. We quickly go off the rail on something else. By the way, Davo said Alma did win the toss, and Alma chose to receive, and he also won the
fifth. I thought he would have done.
Yeah. So he went for the attrition, and it backfired. So But yeah, I mean, David.
Catching up on some of the chat. Thunden just looking for all the dodge pieces to be out next week. Yes. Thunden just looking for all the kill pieces to be out next week. Yes. Team of loners and some star players would suit me down to the ground.
But to be fair though, it's like everyone wants to have the nasty players out, don't they? So you don't want to play against the nasty players, But you would also do well this season, I think.
I'll tell you after tonight's game.
Oh, you're playing tonight? Oh, you against the Orcs? Oh, man. Oh, man.
There's a lot of tackle. There's a lot of mighty blow. There's a lot of piling on.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those games. If the armour holds, happy days. If the armour doesn't hold, that could be that's me playing with a lot of inducements for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it could be one of those games.
Which is also fine.
Yeah, it could be one of those games where you win the game, but half your team's gone by the end of it. It depends how and these Orcs might want to prove a point to you as well,
Ziggy's been on at me for months about playing my elf team, so I'm sure he'll love to play.
I'm sure it'll be a great game. I'm sure it will be. I really have a sneaky suspicion, as I said on my pre-cap, that these Orcs could be going under the radar because, obviously, I can understand, like I said before, all these big names and who won championships, and I get why they'll be all saying you and Gadley and all them sort of players. But
I don't think many people are saying me or NTB. I think a lot of people are saying Gerd, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think there's also recognition in there that Alma's got a bloody good team.
Yeah.
And the Orcs in there, that is an excellently built Orc team. You've got
team.
2 decent ball handlers there. Any decent Orc team means 2 because invariably you're going to lose 1. And then the rest of it is just solid guard strength. Big pieces around the park that can control the park. The only way you really go down is if you have an unlucky roll on armor and bang your random player is gone, or a Blood Bowl kickoff event.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, Fearing says everyone jump on the Gerd bandwagon. He's a great player. I didn't tip him. I can't remember. Oh, I tipped Rivang. I thought Rivang had a very nice play pool. I claimed they'll win all 7. But I don't know. I just see so many champions in this play pool, and then the ones who haven't even won it have got to a final. What's hard to get to in itself. So I just thought this play pool was amazing, and obviously a good thing as well.
I haven't seen a play pool been put together like this in 22 seasons of the MML.
No, I haven't.
It's insane.
But if we get a reroll, maybe that's a sign of good things to go, and that's a great kick as well.
By the side, that's awkward.
In the rain as well.
Very awkward.
And the agility 4 piece at the other side. So maybe just a bit of fortune turning Alma's way. Good kick.
No short hands either. Anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
he's going to have to.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's going to choose where the blitz comes. The blitz is going to have to go on that wrestle piece now.
But the thing is, that Witch Elf is going to could possibly be in range to leap even if he does get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a good place at all. Really isn't a good place. But then this is the thing about Blood Bowl, is that you can never ever count your chickens.
Too many variables.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. That's what makes it. That's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not over until it's over, as I say. But I can't wait to see where he's going to blitz here, because like you're saying, the wrestle piece.
I'd blitz the wrestle piece.
Yeah. Well, he's not that guard down, so that sort of gives him an easier option to bring across his mighty blow piece. But do I think he's thinking what to do here? Oh no, he's going to block him there. Okay. Keeps the line solid at least.
I'd have pushed him back a bit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Oh,
no,
what?
It's not. No.
Where's he? Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna try and take out the blitzer.
Yeah.
And hold his nerve.
Yeah, he's trying to take the blitzer out. If he takes the blitzer, knocks the blitzer down, then he can tag the Witch Elf if he wants. Just make it a bit more awkward. But he doesn't.
We'll re-roll this.
Don't you dare re-roll that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You can't re-roll that. You haven't got the ball yet, good lad.
Didn't.
He can't. He can't. Oh, no. Oh, man, if he'd have re-rolled that, I'd be like, why?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, but Larry does a block. He does a block. And he injures him. Well, there you go. That's why I let Larry. That was a brave move before.
That was a brave move.
But,
I don't even do that with trees with a 3-die.
Oh, dear. I don't get it. Oh, here we go. Well, let's see what happens here first before. Oh, here he goes. A little bit of a shimmy there. Here he goes. Oh, there we go. Never worried.
Where does he go? Does he stay
I don't know.
there?
Maybe stays there with guard next to him. I don't know what he does. I mean, he has got sidestep, so he can sidestep back if he gets knocked down. So I'd probably keep there.
I'd leave him there.
Because that also puts the risk on the Witch Elf.
Again, proving his worth.
Oh, as long as you don't make him have the ball, you're all right. That's what I've learned from him. Don't make him do a GFI.
Disco's giving Alma extra thinking time here.
He is. He's probably stunned that he didn't have to use a reroll. But yeah, Beers, I don't understand why everybody's on the Bernie train in the challenge. There's so many better teams than me this season. I know I like to play the underdog, but I think there's a lot of better teams than my dwarfs. Unless you think I'm going to bore everybody to death.
Well, you are playing the dwarfs, so
that may be why.
That comes as standard.
Yeah, that's why. Is this Alma Stadium? It is, yes. It's a lovely green. I like this.
Does he do this? Is he going to leap for victory? Because if he doesn't, then the humans are just going to be able to screen up. I think is this his chance?
You might have to sacrifice an elf here, though.
Boink, boink. He still gets 2 die on him.
But he would have to base the one in front, isn't he?
No, he doesn't.
Prisoner. Why doesn't he?
Because he can just jump straight through to the back. Jump straight through to the back.
The other
position just behind one gyro.
Yeah.
And bang, it's in.
See, there you go. That's why you're a champion. I was going from the front. Don't know why.
Always go round the back.
Baby Shadow Wizard. Well, you say that, but yeah, I guess
he's got to do it. This is his only chance now if he wants to win this game. He's got to do it now.
Yeah, I think
he's got a minute left. He's not leaving a lot of time.
He hasn't. The problem is he's used the Apo for this purpose, I guess.
But he should have pulled the trigger by now. He should have pulled the trigger now.
Maybe
if he wants to recover this ball, it's taken too long.
Maybe he's got conflict of interest. He's got like the devil and the angel. One saying do it, the other saying no, it's too dangerous.
All right.
On his shoulders. I don't know.
35 seconds.
This is.
He's not going to do it. I don't think he's going to pull the trigger now.
This better not be another bloody blue screen. I'm going to have a look at my Discord.
No, here he comes. He's doing it.
Here we go. He's going to go the way you said. Here we go. Right through the back. Through the back door. Here we go. Oh, it's a ball, mama! This is a reroll. This is definitely a reroll.
This is definitely a reroll. And it's going to be successful.
It is, but now she's got to get the ball down. Doesn't.
Oh, this is going into a 1 die. Going into a 1 die.
It depends. He might go backwards. No, he's not.
Oh dear.
Now she's in.
Which is in a lot of trouble.
She's in a lot of trouble. She's in a big.
She's got no movement left to even.
No. You see, if you went the front way, you'd be all right. There you go.
Oh dear. He's going to try and protect her here. That goes straight in front of Lazy Smurf. Yeah.
I tell you, I mean, I get what everyone's saying about going back. He was probably right, to be fair, but that was a longer way around, I guess.
There was any way he could get 2 die.
No, he could have got a 2 die, but he'd have had to put a thing tagging the guy just behind the Smurf.
Yeah, but then you also leave yourself right in the position where he's in now, of getting surfed.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been a witch elf.
From the back, he would have been alright. Because he could have still bounced out.
Attack from the front would have pushed Smurf out of range too. There you go.
Oh dear.
This isn't looking good. I think he had to go for the play.
It was his only chance, right? So if he wants to win this game, he had to make it. He had to go then.
So at least it was a play we agreed with. What is a lot better than the end of the half. So, but yeah, this is looking.
I'm surprised he hasn't just insta-surfed. Oh no, he can't. He's only got 1 die.
He's only got 1 die, hasn't he? We were all on about the
that
set.
Can be easily solved.
Yeah.
He's got to take out that, and I would risk a GFI.
Oh god, this game.
I would risk I would take the loner out. Risk a G.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that coming. I'll be honest. I hope that guy got. No, he ain't got a guard, has he? No.
He wants to move the guard in. That's why.
Oh well. Oh no! Here we go! Here we go! See ya! How bad is it though? That's what the fans are going to think to this. Just bad.
Hell's
just
teeth.
bad. London was like, MNG, come on, MNG. No, the crowd obviously think, well, she's quite a nice girl. We'll keep her. We'll give her some hospitality. Oh dear, that's a wrestle piece he's just hit.
That is a wrestle.
Good old Juan Jarro, and he just blocked the way to retreat. I love Juan. He always seems to play for the team.
So Smurf is going to have to do a bit of reversing here, I think, and hope. Oh, he's not.
He's reversing because Juan's blocked it in. Good old Juan.
Oh yeah. This isn't over yet.
It's not. It's not. I did tell you, if you get Juan Jarro to do something what you need doing,
he's got to GFI. He's got a GFI with that guard piece that's all the way over there.
Yep. Because he ain't got nothing yet. Here he comes. Here he comes.
He's going for 2 GFIs.
There's trouble.
I would have only gone for the 1 GFI.
Oh, you see, the thing is, it's just
got to go for one more.
You've got to go for it. I don't get why people just do the one if they need the two.
I do.
Yeah,
I do the
why?
one. Oh,
they see, he'd lost his momentum. He'd lost his momentum. If they just kept him going, he'd been fine. But that was because Juan Jarro blocked him in.
Bernie, this could be the end of Smurf. Let's pay attention.
Oh yeah. I'm going to be positive. Oh yeah, he hasn't got block, has he?
No block. And pylon.
Well, he's piled on every other 10, hasn't he? He's piled on every other 10, so. It's just knock out. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Don't use the Apo though, because. Oh god, look at this. And this is why we love Blood Bowl. Look at this game looked one way, and all of a sudden it could go the other way now.
This is a straight, stupid kamikaze dodge out by Babanka, and then off down the pitch he goes.
Possibly, yeah.
He hasn't used his blitz yet either.
No, but he's gonna have to dodge and blitz something, isn't he? Because that's the strength 4 piece in Dougal there, so that's gonna be tricky to. Obviously, the Lavy's got guard. I mean, I'd probably. Do you get that loan up yet? I don't know if he's gonna be able to do something with that.
He's got to risk it for a biscuit here. This is only. He's not going to be presented with this many options in the next few turns.
He's still got 3 rerolls as well, so.
I'm not going to see the end of this. I've got to go in 10 minutes.
It's been a long one, but it's been a good one. It's been a good one. So he's got him up. So he's doing all the save moves. So he decided to keep him.
Yowzers.
Wow.
He's got to go. He takes a long time, doesn't he, old Amman?
He does.
Never noticed playing him, but he does take a long time.
He's trying to process everything.
What's that? That's a 67% dodge, or is it a 50% with dodge? 50% with dodge into the square.
Yep.
He's gonna go for the blitz.
Where though?
Dodge in, blitz, 1-die blitz into the strength 4. Oh no, that's not even to be 1-die, is it?
No,
it's got
it's
red
strength
die.
4. Yeah.
Fucking guard on the auger.
It's a 4+4+, isn't it?
He's just got to run it then. He's got nothing else.
4+4+, but you've got built-in reroll on both. But then again,
no tackle on
it's
you.
5+, isn't it? Because it's raining.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But he's going to try it anyway.
He's got it. Told you. It's the only thing he could have done.
He needed the 5+, casually rolls a 6.
He's got the rerolls. And he's got the rerolls here. Yeah. Do them. Oh my god.
He ran out of time. He ran out of time.
That's gonna screw him. Maybe he's got to trust in Blodge now. That's it.
Yeah,
it's trust in Blodge, and that's it.
And we know how bad that always happens. Outrageous, says the man screwer. The man screwer is. What's your name on Discord? I don't know if he told us or not, because he's interested in the MML London. So we know what his Discord is. If he's on Discord, I presume everybody's on Discord these days.
Most people aren't they?
Yeah. We can get him in the community. But go on, sorry.
Oh, he's got no wrestle pieces. He's got no tackle pieces. He's just going to have to hope for the powers. Here comes Phil de Power with a hopeful power.
Oh yeah.
And he's got to take him from the back this time.
Yeah.
Push him forward, then try and block him in.
Here we go. Here's the big one.
He's gone. Yep, gone round the back.
Yep.
Oh, he's got it.
And he's got him with a pow, and there we go. In Blood we trust, not this lad. And it's a break as well. Wow.
Not for you, Babanka.
Yeah. Discord is man screwer. Okay, cool. Good stuff. But I mean, that is so sad because, like, it's the hope what kills you, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Every day.
He just thought he'd got a bit of good fortune, and then that happens. And now
here comes the crush.
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't stun him, Larry's not having. He's had a bit of an up and.
That's about
down
4,
day.
isn't it?
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
He's not had. I'll tell you who's not had his Weetabix, Bernie.
Yeah, I think we've seen it. Although he did injure a player, so I suppose there's that. Maybe he should start lifting submarines out the water in his training regime. Maybe that'll help.
Clearly not benching enough high grade military naval wear.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I think Disco's gonna have to sort that out.
That's the AG4 piece, isn't it? Nice to see. He is a nice piece.
He is. And he's had a good game. I mean, you called at the beginning, didn't you? You thought he would, he'd be the MVP.
I've got to say, Phil de Power has probably done the most valuable action because without that, that's a draw.
Mm. And he was a stun as well. That's what's so huge about it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, elves.
What can they do this time? We saw some elf.
There's not a lot you can do, really, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push someone on the ball. You might want to just try and push someone on the ball just to mess things up and put a bit of chaos in there, but it's not really going to help him. He's not got enough bodies to make too much of a fist of it. He can probably delay him and see if the rain screws him up. That might be his best bet.
I mean, that's maybe his best bet because there is no sure hands, and they are on agility 3 in the rain. So
there's an agility 4 piece.
No, of course there isn't there. Yeah, do you have him there?
Yeah, I wouldn't even bounce the ball. I'd just prepare around it for potential mess ups on the pickup. I think, and maybe try if he can get to him. I'll try and take out the AG4 piece. And he can get to him. He can't get to him. He can get to him with one player, but he's going to need an assist on it. And he can get the assist. Put the wrestle piece next to him, get the assist, take out the AG4 piece, and then pray.
Yeah, but he said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hit that guy instead.
Fuck you, Thunder!
I'm going to hit the bloody loader, and I'm going to get the ball. I'm going to dodge in, get the ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, straight through.
What the fuck?
He's like, there we go. Oh, and he's going to break him as well. Just a stone. Where's the ball going to bounce there? Oh, that's
unfortunate. Go on, run through that then.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. That's just not going to happen.
He's a nice little ballsy player, you know, but Nuffle was like, that's enough of that. He might still go for it, though, you know.
Nah.
Well, you never know. Here comes the killer. He's going to go back as a bit of a screen. So, yeah, I get that. That's not a bad turn.
Now, do you pick up with the AG4 piece, or do you take out the killer?
Oh, I'm picking the ball up with the AG4 piece because I'm winning. So, I just need to make sure he doesn't get the ball. If he doesn't get his hands on the ball, I win the game. So, and he's pretty deep as this strength 4 piece, so I'd be more worried about the Dark Elves close to the ball at the moment.
He doesn't want to hit random at any point, otherwise that's a sidestep straight into that ball.
Yeah.
Bonehead succeeded.
Dub skulls! No. Oh dear.
And see, that is where it can just become a draw with one random act.
I don't really understand
he needs
why
to just
he went
get
there,
people round the ball, and pick the ball up.
I mean, what does that block actually achieve in the big scale of things? Not much.
Nout. Absolute nout.
It's one of those things to think, I'm going to hit him because I can't. I've got 2 die. As long as I don't dub skull, I'm all right. And then
sensible.
Yeah.
Now he needs to move that strength 4 guard piece in somewhere handy. I'm not looking forward to facing fucking Los Pumas either.
Yeah, he's played this. Majority of this has been really solid. I've been really impressed.
This is a champion performance from Disco.
Yeah. Especially after what happened to him yesterday in the MML Blitz, he's showed his mettle here.
Yeah, at least you don't mention that though.
Why? Is that bad?
Oh,
here we go.
He's got him down. Bosh.
No, that's broke armor though. So he's
now go pick up the ball. Oh,
easy
no
start.
Problems.
Oh, there you go. Easy when you get the dice. So still
that's what Berzo always tells me, but you know. This is easy here. He's got 2 guard pieces. Stick a cage together. Ooh.
Or just do that. Go on. He's running. He's at him. I mean, he could GFI this strength 4 piece. Does it need a GFI? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's put. No, that needs to be on the other side. That needs to be on the other side.
Oh no.
We put the mockers on him.
He's going to take a punch there.
Yeah.
And then what's he going to do with the strength 4? Just stick him straight in front of the killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. I presume he's going to take the hit. He does. It's a good hit as well. So this is 10-12, so he's got 5-10 to get this ball off him. Yeah, it's still safe.
He can get an easy one die here. Easy one die.
See, I thought he was going to put like guard out of the side, then he was pretty safe.
Then you're safe. Oh, why didn't he do that? But you've got an easy one die here. Or you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's more difficult. Easy one die with random. I'll say easy. It's 2 GFIs, but he's got 3 rerolls. Should be fine. And
no, he's going to go with the killer. He's got 1 die with the killer because.
Oh, he's got a guard there, isn't he?
And he's strength 4.
Yeah. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So I suppose even if he did put the other guy to the side, he still would have got the 1 die. To be fair.
Should have followed up with that block piece. No, it wouldn't have made a difference.
So it's a 2+ dodge. Start off with the built-in reroll. Here we go. Got him. So nice 2 die there. That was well played from Allen.
No pylon here.
Oh, if he piles on, oh my word!
Oh my God! What's he doing? For no effect.
Why?
That just seems a bit frivolous.
I don't know. I thought the pile did, what was it, 10-7 was insane. Yeah. That has just gone up another level. I mean, I know he likes a pile with that piece, and I know this piece has got a reputation of breaking stuff, but there's a time and a place. It's still a bludger, and he's a strength 4 one as well. Why are you with pile? I think that might have just cost him the game.
It's not a good look.
It's not. It really isn't. I think Disco's just like awesome. He's so happy he's done that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I would be. He's not used his reroll yet, though, has he?
He hasn't.
Oh, dear me. Well.
What a pickle.
It is now. And the thing is, even if he'd have picked that ball up, it still made more sense to keep his strength 4 piece up for protection.
Not sure about hitting him first with. That's a sidestepper there. Doesn't want to do it. Straight on the ball.
It's a good game though. We just don't know. Every time we think Pumas are going to win.
He's got a blitz in with the AG4 now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use that block first.
And then you need to mark up that strength 4 pylon beast.
This is good.
He's got 3 players over here doing shite all.
Yeah. Here we go. Here comes the blitz. He's going to go this fast. Doesn't get him. Don't get him. He's only got 1 reroll. He cannot use that reroll.
Use the reroll.
We said that. Yeah, good lad. Oh,
I thought he might do.
Interesting. Let's see where the bounce goes.
Disco, you are playing with fire here. Oh,
no way!
And he can move out.
I think that is just oh god.
Doesn't matter. Reroll.
This is his last reroll though.
Got it.
Wow.
Should have stood. He's got to get that guard piece over to him. And the ogre needs to.
He can cage up now. He can cage up now, so that's fine. He's pretty.
Should be all right.
Well, he should be. He's got 2 other pieces, so he should cage this up, and that should be it.
Guard piece goes there. Ogre goes there. And failing the ogre, Juan Haro can get over there as well. Yep. I think that bounce has bogarted Alma.
That is a cruel. It was cruel.
You may see that strength 4 Fingolfin just get off the floor and try the dodge into him.
Yeah. There comes
or not. Actually, still can.
You know what? I'd have been tempted to foul that piece then. In fact, I would have had no issue bringing the ogre across and putting the boot in.
I wish you had done.
You know, because I'm going to put the ogre there, and if with a 3+, I'm going to boot him. You know, I've got the numbers. If I get rid of that strength 4 piece, it's game over. But like you said, now he could do some shenanigans here, and we've seen him already do it once. He could do it again. And he has got a scoring threat.
The guard piece there screws him, putting Juan Gyro there.
Yeah, but if it can still get a 1 die.
He can get a 1 die. That's it.
But it's better than nothing.
He can dodge the Dark Elf out. Actually, yeah, it's only a 1 die, isn't it? It's a 1 die.
He'd have to get the guard in there from random if he wanted to get a 2 die. But then he's got to get in there, and that is just like crazy stuff.
Yeah,
that's
he's
crazy dice.
His 1 die is his best option.
Yeah. Use the guy maybe on the floor, tag the prisoner.
And then he's still got to make an insane dodge to get the 1 die.
Yeah, but it's elves. I'm used to elves doing it, so.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what that's all over.
He's going around the back. That's 2 guards you're going to get that side.
You're not going that way. Surely not.
He is.
He can't.
Because that Dark Elf just stood up next to the Ogre and isn't doing shit. They're staying there.
I would have thought he'd have left that wrestle piece there just in case he got lucky and got the ball loose. No, he's got to come the way we said. It makes no sense going any other way.
Yeah, he's tagged him up now, so this is just a 1 die.
Yeah.
With a reroll, and hoping that he makes it into that box.
Where's he going? Well, surely he's got to come. He's got to come round if you're going to do anything. Yeah, I would have. I suppose you say, well, I might fail this, so I'm going to move him around first. But here we go. Here we go. Hey.
What?
Okay.
He's trying to put up a defense.
Okay.
But the defense doesn't help him. He's 1-0 down.
Interesting. And now he goes into
just
there.
Asking for a hit.
Oh, you're asking to get broke here with that. It's that sort of tactic you do when you're struggling. You're just trying to. He's thinking, look, if he dub skulls here, we're in because you've got no rerolls.
First of all, you hit him with Prince Nassim Hamed, yeah, and then if that doesn't work, then you blitz him with something else.
Yep. But
and
if
then you just tie him up.
I think he's thinking if he dub skulls, what is it, 1 in 36? Then he's got a chance, but. Doing the best.
Yeah, that was the only play that he could have been making there.
I think Disco doesn't move. He just
he'll move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he's going for this.
Yeah, because he's going to move down the right flank.
Oh, and he breaks his armor as well.
Nothing major.
No. He's a loner anyway, so it's not like. I mean, Alma's giving it a go, but.
A couple of funny decisions, though. Funny decisions, but you never know what the coach is thinking, right?
That's the thing. This is what I always say, and it's always a lot easier when you're announcing them playing. That's the other thing, isn't it? It's like you've got so many options. You only got 2 minutes. You're thinking, do we do this? Do we do that? But
yeah. So this will be a run down the right flank by Mr. C.
Oh, that's big. Larry coming big there. He's had his Weetabix now. Someone's throwing him onto the pitch.
You can't wrap up the other side of the cage though.
Well, he's got that learner.
That ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, but he can still sort of like screen off. Oh, I think I'd move. It's not great.
5, 6, 7,
that's nice,
8, 9. Can't make it. No, I don't think the Dark Elf Blitzer can make it now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, can't make it.
So
he's sealed off. He's going to have to go straight through to do anything.
And look where the guard is.
Yep.
It's a red die now. Like, if he'd have done what we said earlier, it was a 1 die. That was his best option. He did do it. And now, yeah.
He can still get a 2 die.
How?
He can get the movement up blitz around to the assist at the back and then go through.
Really?
Yep. 10 squares will get him to that assist spot.
So he goes there.
But that's making 2 GFIs.
But it's still gonna be a 1 die, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, it's a 1 die, but not a red die.
Yeah. So he's got a chance then, is what we're saying.
You know, when does Elmer actually say, you know what, I've lost this. I probably need to just protect my players.
He's not going to do that, is he?
No.
No. I don't think it's in his DNA, to be honest. If he sees, if he sees,
humbling though, isn't it? It's a bit of a humblingness.
Well, this is why I always play the underdog. Because I said I'm not very good. I said I was going to lose. No one can turn around and say anything to you then. What are they going to say to me? Ah, you was right. Ah, take that. Yeah, that was right. Oh, wait up.
Here he comes. I don't think you can make it.
Can you make it?
Certainly can't make it with a double one.
No, he's going to go through there. All right, fair. That's something I didn't see, so I'll give him that. That's a bit unfortunate for him. But that is surely the game.
Oh,
now.
It wasn't a double one. It was a 1 and a 2. Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
I think if it have played as good, a bit better in the first half.
We're going to see a fucking dirty stall. Davo, you shitbox.
Well, yeah, he don't want his players getting hurt. I think everybody in this part, you know what? We don't want to get hit. Saying that, to be fair though, he's still going to get hit anyway because 10-16 for Alma, isn't it?
I think Alma has played. Alma's played well. It's just a couple of funky decisions and some shit didn't go his way, and that blue screen didn't help.
No, I think I think it was Firin said earlier, maybe did his concentration a bit because he did play horrible for 2-3 turns after that. He got it back in the second half, but then some of the dice were just not very helpful, was they? I hate using the word dice, but the witch thing was a big player, wasn't it? I think that was.
Her being out for so long.
And then obviously Phil the Power getting that pow on the blodger.
Massive. Otherwise, that's a draw.
Who's in the booth? Voice like thunder, vocabulary like jest, is what Tripper said.
Voice like thunder. Well, I wonder who that could be then, Trip.
I don't know. I don't know.
Vocabulary like jest. What vocabulary do I use that's like jest then?
I don't know. I've never would have said you and Jesty have the same vocabulary. It's cursing, apparently.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. I've heard Jesty curse. I don't think Thunder curses like Jesty.
Cheeky one die there.
It was.
And cheeky dodge out.
Just rubbing it in now.
Oh, Alma's going to be pissed.
So this is going to be just his strength 4 piece, going to try and kill something and pile on. That's what's going to happen. He's piled on when he shouldn't have piled on. Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
What's he going for then? Which piece?
I have no idea. Probably the one with Dauntless. That's probably his easiest pick, Frimpong. Unless he wants to kill a prisoner. You know? Prince Nassim Habib, he needs a good smack. I think.
You don't like him, do you?
I don't like him. So I think if I was Alma, I would say, kill the Prince. I hate him.
Here it comes.
No.
Oh, no, straight from the line.
Well, he maybe thought, maybe a bit of MML community spirit there. He said, look, I want the XP, but I'll try and break a rubbish player instead.
It's not over yet.
Here we go. Pile on.
You know, Davo could legitimately foul. Well, that would be fucking harsh, actually. Davo's won the game. If he fouled here, that would be pretty rotten.
Yeah. I don't see Davo doing that. I just see him scoring.
I don't think so. Although Davo has fouled me to oblivion before, and I'm pretty sure it was a T16 as well. I don't think he will.
I think it seems to be everybody likes to foul you 10-16 by the looks of it because it don't bear. Oh no, Bears have said you foul a lot apparently.
But I found Berzo because I like to hear him whine. But
oh dear,
he's moving. What's going to happen here? He's just going to run it in. He can't afford to foul. He's got to run in the touchdown, isn't he?
Well, I think you'd have to be a very brave man in the MML to foul 10-16, 1-0
when you're on the scoreline.
And even if you had a Brab, I still wouldn't do it because I had a Brab, I had to use it. Dwarf Giant, no need to foul Thunder. I'm shocked. That's it. You've got them all going now. Pitchforks are out, and you know if he does it now, they'll say, "Well, we'll blame Thunder."
Naturally, well, I get blamed for everything anyway. So that's no problem.
There you go. Oh, thank God for that. He scored.
Oh, it's the MVP, Mr. C.
You got it right, Thunder. You got it right.
Yeah.
Well, Thunder is dirty.
Good piece.
He's played too much goblin stuff, says Stolzy. Oh well.
Bless you, Stolzy. Gotta love a techno Viking.
He's having some fun with Underworld, hasn't he? Stolzy, he's been telling
he's
me.
Got that team he's building is looking pretty nasty now. He's got a particularly nice looking goblin with horns and mighty blow, which is creditable.
Yeah, Clown Zombie says should have fouled that Pommer.
Shame on you, Clown. Shame on you, Clown.
That is disgusting. Me and Thunder would never say anything like that. I mean, obviously he wants the TD. I mean, oh man, I just wouldn't do it. Is he going to try the 110? I wonder.
No, he won't.
You think
he'll just try to get the SPP on the poor schmoes who are on the front line. Who's he going to put on the front line? Got to be that blitzer. Prince Nassim Hamid. You could get your
get him on.
Here.
Get Prince on. I want him knocked out. Get him on.
He's going on the LOS. I'll tell you.
He better be. I mean, I don't follow much boxing, and usually heavyweight, but one guy I always despised was him.
Oh,
not Larry! How can you put Larry on instead of the Prince? I tell you what, we're having words if something goes to Larry now.
That is a niggled block ogre that's going to get piled on.
Well, now then, will Alma foul a niggled ogre?
He won't foul, no, but he will pile on.
Well, yeah. It might not go for that. It might go for an AV8.
Don't know.
Oh, Gio's playing. Gio's playing soon. Who does Gio play first week? Do we know?
Ooh, he is playing NTB, I think.
Of course, yeah. NTB. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, I watched that game. Last time them two played when Gio won, and he was fouling. He was chained to him on 10, 15, 16 when the game was won. I was like, can't believe
Gio was.
Yeah, Gio's excuse was, well, I paid for him, so I'm going to use him. And I was like, I would have been strung up if I'd have done that.
Hey, there is a dark side to Gio. I've only started noticing it since I've gone into the chat room with him. There is a dark side to Gio.
There is. And I was like, because I watched it, and then NTB, bless him, he had I think he had 2 plays left or something. And the chainsaw, when he was fouling away, and he was like, well, I paid for it, I'm going to use it. And I was like, wow. I was like, I felt so sorry for NTB, I really did.
Do you see what's happening here?
To be honest, no. So
that is going to be the Witch Elf is going to take her block. The movement up blitzer will take the block on the loner, and then those 2 other players will swing round, and he will then blitz Larry.
Well, I tell you what, Larry better not get killed when you got Prince Nassim, the trash boxer over there. See, typical Prince talking all that rubbish from back over there. Oh well, that's not going to help anybody. Very sunny. We did get a change of weather. Oh, look at that. Gets a nice drop into the hands of the bounce.
Didn't even know he had him down there.
Neither did I, to be fair. Oh, there's a few good games. I'm glad the MML
because he's got one. He needs one SPP on that piece.
Did you say you're playing today as well? You've got your games. Yeah. Oh god, they're all games. And Soldier said 10-16 foul the Ogre. Maybe people are whispering in Alma's ear. Do it. You know you want to.
Yeah, back now. I'm playing at 9.
There we go. Oh, that'll be a good game.
I'm playing at 9.
That'll be a really good game to watch. And ooh, that's fun.
Here comes the block from Random.
Yeah, you think so? I can't believe Larry's on the LOS.
It's a bit bonkers.
Oh, he's going to go with the killer on there. What a nice lad is Alma. He's going to try and break him instead. Well, he didn't have to use a mighty blow, so he can use it on the. Well, it didn't work.
3 and 3. Now, does he take a block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's just going to do the pass. Yeah. Fair play, Alma. Good job.
Yeah, he's probably thinking, you know what? I feel pretty bad if I break a nice piece like Larry. I mean, Larry is well loved in the MML.
But didn't he take over from Dag?
I'll be honest, I don't know who Dag was.
Dag was the original ogre on Los Pumas.
Right.
Tenacious Dag or something like that.
Yeah. But when me and VPower did it, we streamed the game with Larry, and Juan Jara yet again messed up. And I think Larry ended up with a ball, and I think he scored a touchdown. So ever since, I've loved Larry. You know, I've always been a big Larry fan. You know, it is what it is. What it is. So there we go. But that is us done. Thanks to Thunder and thanks to Bears for joining me. I thought it was a really good game. We had to wait a bit, but you know, it is what it is. Good luck to obviously Thunder in his obviously his game tonight, and good luck to everybody else. And yeah, that is us done. What's this? Motor stream for Twitch partners? I don't know what Trip's on about. No surprise there. But good luck to everybody. Thanks again to London, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.